Quaff, oh quaff this kind Nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet.
Welcome back to
still,
Go.
if
I'm
bird
Blair
or
Miles
devil.
Stravich. Today we are talking about the Dalnavert After Dark Obsessed Halloween event they have happening here. I'm joined by Kevin. You just saw him do a reading. Let's talk about why is that reading so poignant to this era?
Well, it's most people know it's called The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, who's probably the most famous American writer during the Victorian times, and his work was saturated with the obsessions that people had during the Victorian times, subjects of after death, premature burial, and psychotic obsession, and that's kind of what the show is about as well.
So, you know, obviously in that time they had to rely on words. Why do you think it's so important to establish the importance of words in history?
Well, particularly with ghost stories and scary stories, there's nothing more effective than, you know, sitting around a campfire and just telling stories to each other. So the sound of a voice describing something opens up your imagination to create the pictures for yourself, and I think that's the best way to hear and experience a ghost story for sure.
Now, I get spooked out by that reading. I've even seen it on The Simpsons, as we were talking about. It's been on The Simpsons, and I was scared of it then, and it was even done by cartoon characters. I mean, you're a pretty likable guy. I don't think I'll be as scared, but I still might be. Do you think that a lot of people coming through will be shocked by how much things affect them?
I think so, and what we're doing is everything's pre-recorded, and so people will just walk into the room and they'll hear these voices reciting these excerpts of works, and so I think they're going to be surprised how the ambience of the room, it's all lit by candles, so it'll be very dark, and just that sound of that voice in your ear, I think it's this house is pretty scary just on its own when the lights are out. So with people telling creepy ghost stories in your ear, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this. Still more to come on Go. Stay with us.
And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.